Hey Matt, it's Chewy, and it's time for your weekly update, and I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit sick today. Been feeling something in the back of my throat, kind of in my nose too, so I don't know. I have to record the podcast today, so I'm gonna hopefully feel a little better by then. I've been taking meds and things all day just to fight it off. I've already streamed a little bit. I beat a Pokemon game, but I'll get into that. Anyway, so my week has been good. Lent has just started. For those who don't know, it's just like a Catholic tradition kind of thing that happens every year. So Fat Tuesday, or Mardi Gras, as some people tend to know it as, that marks like the beginning of it. Well, the beginning is actually Ash Wednesday, and then from there, I guess traditionally you give up something for Lent, but you know, there are other things you can do. You can also like pick up something new, like a new responsibility kind of thing, but most of all, it's just a time for like challenging you to grow in some way. And so this year I went with giving up something. I gave up Splatoon 2 on the Switch, which is kind of a funny thing to give up and not like give up other video game things. I figured with this YouTube stuff going on, there are just games that I've got to be playing, so I couldn't like give up video games or anything. But Splatoon 2, so I talk about this all the time, but I've quit my Splatoon 2 team a while ago. I still kept playing kind of a lot still, and even more than that, like I'd also watch a lot of Splatoon 2. There have been like tournaments pretty much every weekend that I've been trying to keep up with and keep watching and having a good time with that. So, I don't know, I guess I just figured it's time for me to put that game down for at least a little while, just because it's the number one game that I play. I play it more than anything, but also that means I'm not playing like other games that I've been trying to beat. And this is something I've talked to you about too. I have a big backlog of Nintendo Switch games that I haven't really played or, you know, beaten just because I keep going back to Splatoon 2. I keep going back and playing that instead. And so now I'm using this time to really address that issue where I've been too addicted to that game and I just need to be playing other games. So right now, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. I have a whole list of games that I'm playing through, and they're lists. There's like a primary list, ones that I'm like more looking forward to playing through. And then, sorry, I feel my nose is just like getting to me right now as I speak longer. Okay, I should be good. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, there's a primary list, games that I'm kind of prioritizing because I'm more interested in playing, and then a secondary list, games that I'm kind of putting a little bit further back that I can wait to play them, essentially. And so my primary list right now is looking like 13 games. It was 14 earlier because I actually got through one this morning. I just beat Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I guess I'm not counting doing like kind of the extra things in that game, but I beat the Elite Four, became the champion, did the main story stuff, and now I'm just like, cool, I've beaten that, that's good, I've made progress. So already, it's been like half a week of giving up Splatoon, and I've already beaten a game, so I'm hoping that keeps up, and I can get through a big bulk of this list, because I've told you before, my main thing is that I have these games, and I really like them, and I want to beat them and play them some more, but as soon as Animal Crossing comes out, I'm not going to care. I'm not going to worry about it, and I say this all the time, but I'm just reestablishing that. But yeah, I'm getting through the list already. Like, I'm surprised I'm already through one. And then, kind of to add to the fun of this, I have made rules as to not buying other games until I meet certain conditions. So I've kind of classified games between short, medium, and long. Short is anything under 25 hours, medium is 25 to 50 hours, and long is anything over 50 hours. So if I beat a short game, I earn 1 point. So this game took me 0 to 25 hours or so. If I beat a medium game, 25 to 50 hours, I get 2 points. So every 25 hours, like, I get a point, essentially. So if I beat a game and it took me over 75 hours, but less than 100, that'd be 4 points. And so the points that I've come up with are actually toward buying new games. So, and maybe I've explained this to you before, but I don't know, I feel like it's fun. It gamifies my backlog for me. So anyways, my, I guess my games that are... Oh, shoot. Where was I? Yes, so short games. I told you if I beat one, I get 1 point. If I want to buy a short game, it costs 3 points. So, like I said, my backlog is pretty long, and it's longer than than probably my list of games that I want to buy at the moment. That might not be true, but I don't know. So I want to beat like essentially 3 games per game that I buy. And that's just to like cut down on my list. I'm sure I will have like some number that I want to get down to before I just kind of like open up to buying some more things. But for now, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun playing games that I've bought and wanted to enjoy. And I think that's kind of more of the point, that I want to recognize that I've already purchased some great games to play. I just want to, I just need to play them. Like, it's hard to do that when you keep adding more to your list, and I think that's the issue here. That's the real issue, because at the beginning, when I got the Switch, I was good about that. Like, I never had more than 2 games going at once, so I was hard on myself and doing that. So anyways, like I mentioned, I beat Pokemon this morning. It was pretty fun. I streamed it the last couple of days. Yesterday, yeah, Saturday, I streamed me getting the last 2 badges, and then today I streamed oh, excuse me. And today I streamed, sorry, I hope this isn't gross, that I'm just like slowly getting sick and recording these things. I'm sorry, everybody. But anyways, today I streamed the Elite Four. I also went and fought Mewtwo. He kicked my butt. I totally got knocked out. All of my Pokemon fainted against Mewtwo, and I was not able to catch it. I got 1 shot off on Mewtwo, and that's it. That's all I could do. So yeah, outside of that, like kind of on my own time yesterday, I also spent some time playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, which was essentially the first game that came to Switch, and it came out about 2 years ago now. 2 years and like a week, essentially, because today is the 10th, Mario Day. But yeah, I spent a long time playing that game when it first came out. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a really good time. And the thing about that was, like, I was very thorough in my playthrough, and I played like almost 200 hours or so that first time. And so I didn't really feel a need to go back to it until recently. And so I've been finally playing the DLC. This is also something that's been on my backlog because I bought the DLC, the downloadable content. And then I played it a little bit, but then, I don't know, as I played it, I was like, you know, I don't think I'm quite ready to get back to this game yet. And so now I've been revisiting it, and it's fun. I've been enjoying it immensely. I have done some crazy missions so far. It's kind of like, I know they couldn't do this with like every shrine in the game, so you probably don't know. So there are the different shrines, which are like little tiny challenges that you have to pass, and there are like 120 of them. But these new ones that I've been playing, they all seem to have like these really cool missions attached to them. And they probably couldn't do like 120 of these or plan out like 120 missions that you have to do to accomplish beating these shrines and everything. But I think like this is a step in the right direction for like how to mess with that system. Like if they can make the next Zelda game, say they use the same type of engine and everything, I think that's one way they can really improve upon it, and it's really giving you some quests to get to shrines, / once you finally finish those quests, like you get a full shrine puzzle too. I think like well thought out, well planned, I guess challenges are gonna be appreciated for sure. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm looking through my list of games that I'm going to be playing through. In my stream, I kind of mentioned that now that I'm done with this game, I think it'll be fun to start playing other games. So I might, I guess, put together a list of what the options are as far as like what I can play online and on stream. And then yeah, and see what people vote for as far as like what goes. Maybe I'll put Zelda in there, because it'd be pretty fun to go through that. So yeah, but I have a bunch of others that I'm interested in. Of course, I don't. There's some that I've started, and I think the trouble is I don't really want to start those over. I just kind of want to pick up and maybe be like, hey, so this is kind of what I've done so far, and now you're gonna get the rest of it. Because I don't really want to go back and do that. So yeah, anyways, I hope you're doing well. You did tell me the date of your wedding, which is good because I think that's gonna work for us. So hopefully we'll be able to see you in October. It'll be fun. But yeah, I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.